Welcome, dear learners. I am Raima Basu. Today, we are diving into an exciting journey to discover the beauty of Bangla language. Bangla isn't just a language. It's a legacy, a bridge between past, present, and future. Did you know that Bangla language has a rich literary tradition that gave us great writers like Rabindranath Tagore, the first non-European Nobel laureate in literature? Bangla is the official language of West Bengal, a culturally rich state in India, and the national language of Bangladesh. Here is something fascinating to think about. Bangla has over 230 million native speakers, making it the 7th most spoken language in the world. By the way, apart from West Bengal, Assam's Barak Valley is majorly Bangla-speaking region. 25% of Andaman is a Bangla-speaking community. And, of course, as we all know, Bangla is predominantly spoken in Bangladesh. Imagine the vast number of people sharing stories, singing songs, and expressing their thoughts in Bangla every single day. But what truly makes Bangla special? It's not about just the numbers. Bangla is a language of poetry, music, and revolution. It's spoken from its equally vibrant, weaving through the daily lives of millions and playing a crucial role in shaping the identity of South Asia. As you continue learning, remember that by understanding this language, you're connecting with the centuries of stories, emotions, and revolutions. The origin of Bangla language can be traced back to the Indo-Aryan languages that evolved from Sanskrit. The history of Bangla language is often divided into 3 periods. Old Bangla, which is from 900 to 1400 CE, Middle Bangla, which is from 1400 to 1800 CE, and Modern Bangla, which is from 1800 CE to the present. Old Bangla emerged from the Prakrit languages, which themselves were derived from Sanskrit. Its roots can be traced to the Magadhi Prakrit and Pali languages, which were spoken in the eastern Indian subcontinent around the 4th century BCE. Over time, these languages evolved into Apabhrangsha, the transitional stage before giving the rise to the early Bangla in 7th century CE. The earliest forms of Bangla were influenced by the local languages and dialects of Bengal region, as well as by Sanskrit. During this period, the language began to develop its own distinct characteristics, although much of the literature from this time has been lost. Bengal's literary history evolved through a multilingual tradition, nurturing the Middle Bengali literature from the Pal period, that is, from 8th to 12th century. Middle Bengali gained prominence during the Sultanate era and flourished with lyrical pathos and narrative panchalis. Political changes introduced Persian and vernacular influences. By 19th century, Western literary forms replaced the pre-modern traditions with earlier texts preserved through philological analysis. Sri Krishna Kirtan, a notable text in a medieval Bengali literature, was written by Boru Chandidas in 14th century. This text is one of the earliest known examples of Middle Bengali literature and focuses on the love story of Radha and Krishna, blending religious themes with the lyrical poetry. The modern Bangla period began with the Bengal Renaissance in the 19th century, a time of significant cultural and intellectual development. This period saw the standardization of Bangla language and script, as well as the emergence of rich literary tradition. The contributions of writers like Rabindranath Tagore, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, Kazi Nazrul Islam, Ishwar Chandra Bidyasagar, Michael Madhusudan Datta, and many more eminent scholars played a crucial role in shaping the modern form of the language. After having the knowledge of evolution and dialectical differences of Bangla language, let's now learn the linguistic features of the language. Bangla is an Indo-Aryan language, closely related to other languages in the region, such as Hindi, Maithili, Assamese, and Oriya. However, it has its own unique set of phonological, morphological, and syntactic features. The phonology of Bangla is characterized by a rich inventory of vowels and consonants. Bangla has 7 vowels which can be nasalized and around 29 consonants, including aspirated and unaspirated stops. The language is known for its use of stress and intonation patterns, which can vary depending on the region and context. Bangla is an inflected language, meaning that it uses affixes to indicate the grammatical relationships between words. The language has a complex system of noun inflections to indicate case, number, and gender, although gender distinctions are not as pronounced as in other languages. Verbs in Bangla are conjugated to indicate tense, aspect, mood, and agreement with the subject. The syntax of Bangla follows a subject-object verb, that is, SOV word order, similar to other Indo-Aryan languages. However, the language allows for flexibility in word order due to its rich inflectional morphology. Bangla also makes extensive use of postpositions rather than prepositions to indicate relationships between words. When it comes to the script and writing system, Bangla has its own script. Script is called Lipi in Bangla. The Bangla script or Lipi is derived from the Brahmi script and is closely related to the Devanagari script used for Hindi. The script is written from left to right and is an abugida, meaning that each consonant has an inherent vowel sound that can be modified or muted using diacritics. The Bangla alphabet or Bornamala has 11 vowels. The vowels have both independent and dependent forms and 39 consonants. It also includes a set of diacritics and other symbols that modify the pronunciation of letters. Bangla is not a monolithic language. It has several regional dialects and variations. The two main dialectical divisions are Western Bangla, which is spoken in West Bengal, India, and the Eastern Bangla, which is spoken in Bangladesh. While these dialects are mutually intelligible, there are differences in pronunciation, vocabulary, and certain grammatical structures. Bangla has a rich, diverse literary tradition that spans over 1,000 years. The language has produced a wealth of poetry, prose, and drama, as well as a significant body of religious and philosophical texts. Poetry has always been a central part of Bangla literature, with a tradition that dates back to the Chorjapad, the earliest known work in Bengali language. Over the centuries, Bangla poetry has evolved to include various forms and styles, from devotional poetry to modernist verse. Rabindranath Tagore, the first non-European to win the Nobel Prize in Literature, is perhaps the most famous Bangla poet. His works, which include poems, songs, and plays, are celebrated for their lyrical beauty and profound philosophical themes. The other notable Bengali poets include Jibonananda Das, Kazi Nazrul Islam, Michael Madhusudan Dotto, Biharilal Chakraborty, Ishwar Gupta, and Shukanto Bhattacharya. Bangla prose literature began to flourish during the 19th century with the rise of the novel as a literary form. Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay is often credited with pioneering the Bangla novel with works like Anandamot and Durgesh Nandini. Sharatchandra Chattopadhyay and Bibhutibhushan Bandyopadhyay are other prominent novelists whose works have had a lasting impact on Bengali literature. The tradition of drama in Bangla also has deep roots, with both folk and classical forms being popular. Modern Bengali drama has been influenced by both indigenous traditions and Western theatrical practices, leading to a rich and diverse body of work. The Bangla language plays a central role in the cultural and social life of the Bengali people. It is not just a means of communication, but also a symbol of identity and pride. The Bangla language is closely tied to the cultural and national identity of Bengali people. The language movement, which culminated in the recognition of Bangla as one of the official languages of East Pakistan, now Bangladesh, was a pivotal moment in the history of the language. The movement led to the widespread protests and even loss of life, making International Mother Language Day, which is February 21, a significant day of remembrance and celebration for Bengali worldwide. Bangla is the medium of instructions in most schools and universities in West Bengal, Tripura, and Bangladesh. The language is also taught as a subject with a focus on its literature, grammar, and history. In recent years, there has been a growing emphasis on promoting the use of Bangla in science, technology, and other fields to ensure that the language remains relevant in a rapidly changing world. Bangla is widely used in print and electronic media, with a thriving newspaper, television, and film industry. Kolkata and Dhaka are major centers for Bengali media, producing a wide range of content from news to entertainment to educational programs. The Bangla film industry, known as Tollywood, which is based in Kolkata, and Hollywood, which is based in Dhaka, has produced many acclaimed films that reflect the social and cultural issues of Bengali people. The Bangla language has a significant global presence, with a Bengali-speaking communities found in many countries around the world. The largest diaspora communities are in the United States, the United Kingdom, and the Middle East, where Bengali is often spoken in homes and community gatherings. In recent years, there has been a growing interest in learning Bangla as a second language. Universities and language institutes around the world offer courses in Bangla, and there are numerous online resources available for learners. The Union Cabinet, under the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, has recently conferred classical language status on Bengali. This prestigious recognition highlights the profound cultural, historical, and literary contributions of Bangla language to India's rich heritage. It celebrates Bangla's deep roots in India's history, its significant role in shaping Indian culture, literature, and its enduring influence on art and culture across the centuries. Recognizing Bengali as a classical language represents a remarkable milestone in celebrating and preserving India's linguistic heritage. Renowned for its deep historical roots, vibrant literary traditions, and cultural significance, Bengali serves as a vital thread in rich and diverse fabric in Indian identity. This initiative is poised to inspire academic research, nurture cultural pride, and strengthen national unity, aligning seamlessly with the vision of a self-reliant and culturally enriched India. The Bangla language is a vital part of the cultural and social fabric of the Bengali people. It is a language with a rich history, a vibrant literary tradition, and a significant role in shaping the identity and daily lives of millions of people. As it continues to evolve and adapt to the changing world, the Bangla language remains a powerful symbol of the enduring cultural heritage of Bengal. And that, dear learners, brings us to the end of our journey today. A journey through the fascinating world of the Bangla language and its rich literary heritage. So, keep exploring, stay curious, and embrace the beauty of Bangla, a language that echoes the heartbeat of a culture so diverse, so dynamic, and so enduring. Thank you for joining me today. See you in the next lesson.